I feel like Memphis is its own country. Ain't nobody coming like us. Hey, what's going on? It's the Prince of Peace, Mille Manny, checking in. And y'all watching How My Name Is on 7th. Hey, this Mille Manny checking in all the way from East Memphis. Youngest to do it, 17-year-old R&B singer taking over the city. Growing up in Memphis, it was cool, you know. We didn't always get what we wanted, but my folks always made sure that we had what we needed. And it was a house full of kids, 6 of us. So it was never a dull moment, like at all. Music was always around you. You couldn't escape it. And being from Memphis, home of the blues, it's just in your blood. And my mom, she's a singer, and my sister sings. So it really was in the household, for real. I've been singing since I was like 4, I want to say. A couple times, you know, I wanted to change my passions. I want to say I made my first song when I was in the 5th grade. And it was music to basketball, then football, then back to music. But no matter how many sports or, you know, things that I tried, it just always came back to the music. So that's when I knew, like, this is what I wanted to do. Growing up, I listened to Chris Brown. I listened to Drake. I listened to a lot of old school music. And, you know, from the city, everybody listened to Gotti. And that's really who I listen to for real. Well, you know, my dad, that's my manager. And at the end of the day, he gonna have my best interests at heart. So it's a lot of snakes in this business that I've learned over the course of, you know, my career. And I just feel like if we keep everything in the family, then we grind together, we gonna eat together. So for the longest, I was doing music not on my own, but I would just bring it to my dad like, hey, this is what I'm doing, I just made this. But early on, I had made my first song in the 5th grade. He the one who took me to the studio session. So it's like he was always supporting me, but I want to say about a year ago, that's when we really was like, okay, this is what we gonna do, and we got into the music business. It's 100% partnership. He 100% on the business, and I'm 100% on the music. But he got me underneath his wing to where I'm shadowing him and I'm seeing the business. So when it come time for me to, you know, step up to the plate, I'm already knowing, and can't nobody, you know, just try to pull one over on me or little boy me or anything. I've been growing my hair for about, I want to say, 2 years, maybe a year and a half. You know, I had cut it a lot of times. So it's that process where you start over, then grow it back out. Like, I want to cut it now, but I don't think I'm going to do it. So when it comes down to doing my hair, you know, it's a lot of options for sure. Is she fine? Not just playing. MTOWN Flex, you know, that's a movement that I had started to bring the city together. Because right now we all so divided, and, you know, everybody hating on him, he hating on him. So I said, okay, let me start something that's gonna bring us together so we can flex on each other as a whole. My favorite thing about being from Memphis is just the swag that you born with. Like, I feel like Memphis is its own country. Ain't nobody coming like us. You know, I like wearing jackets. Right now we rocking the North Face mixed with the Valley Best. $100? Alright, so with $100 you could do you could do a lot of things. You could go to the Nike factory, get you a $50 pair of Forces, all white Air Force Ones, then get you a cool little t-shirt for maybe, I be shopping at H&M, Forever 21, if they have some. And then with the jeans, you know, it don't cost number $20 with some jeans. So how much is that? That's 80. So $20 more, you might buy you a little, you know, a little flag or something, some shades. Something I wish that would come back in style would have to be probably the Iversons. The Iversons hard. And, you know, growing up, I always wanted them, but I just never could get them. Whether it be they ain't have my size or my dad didn't have the money. Like, I just always wanted them joints, so probably them joints for sure. Having my song All In on 2K21 was a blessing. What's crazy is for the longest, I couldn't let people know that it was on there because I had known like months before I had posted about it. So during the submission process, you know, I had that feeling that this was the one, it was gonna go through. So once they gave me that call, it was just like, what's next? My next single, Get It Up. And it's basically talking about you getting your bread up, getting your hustle up, getting your whole lifestyle up, period. And once you hear the song, it's like you ain't got no choice but to get it up. It's a turn song, and a lot of people try to put me in the box of an R&B artist, not thinking that, you know, I could come over to the trap lane and turn up just like how the rappers do, but I'm singing on the trap beat. Well, the Prince of Peace came from the Bible, but my real name is Emmanuel, and Emmanuel's nickname was the Prince of Peace. So when I learned that, I just felt like it was my birthright to just take on, and you know, that's what I'm bringing. I'm spreading positive awareness, and I'm bringing peace to the city with my music. Go follow me on Instagram at Mille Manny _, Twitter, Mille Manny, YouTube, Mille Manny, MILLEMANNY. And I got a project coming out for y'all. This is my very first EP coming out for y'all. I don't have a date, but Love Manny will be dropping this February. And thanks for watching How My Name Is on Sovereign Sound.